Hello, Scarbo. How are you? What do we have today?
Hi, MD. I'm very good. Today we've got ODP on his travels.
Hello,
Hiya,
ODP.
ODP.
Hello, guys. I'm here in Rotterdam, in Holland, and I'm standing here with my Tesla EV charger because I need some power in my car. And we had a great trip today. We're making more great trips with this Tesla, and it's all packed with stickers, with NFTs and Bitcoin and everything that's involved in crypto. And of course, we have this coffee machine because we
You
love
like coffee?
we love to make coffee and have good conversations with all kind of people. And I need to tell you, everybody, they love it because we are not in a hurry. We have time to listen and we have time to speak, make new friends while we're making espresso. And in the morning, we make great cappuccino.
We're
Actually,
on
with
our way.
logos. Actually, with logos from whatever you want. It can be your face, it can be Bitcoin logo, it can be your company logo. It doesn't matter. It's
I've seen them.
really funny. So
Yeah.
ODP,
and
tell us a little bit
yeah,
about you, about the projects you're working with, the
yeah.
projects you're doing, and
Well,
then make a coffee for us with a print on.
yeah, I will do that. Well, actually, you can see we are working with this collection of apes. It's actually the dope apes. It's not the bored apes, but it's the dope apes. It's like a DAO. Uh, it's a DAO-driven, community-driven project, NFT project, and actually that matters for me because we can decide which direction we want to go, and that's what I love. And actually, this project is about Ape Tour. It's a 1 month tour during a through whole of Europe. We will make this trip, and then we'll make espresso. Wow! So I need to put you guys down, and we want to make this travel through whole of Europe, and it's for 1 month, 9,000 kilometers, and
So is
just
it just you doing the trip, ODP? Or is there others? Or is it just you?
yeah, where we share the trip. What I can't hear you because the coffee machine is making so much noise.
That's all right. Everyone loves a coffee. Who cares with the noise it's making?
Yeah, all right. Well, where we share the trip, that's what you ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have this Twitter account, and we have also a tab Instagram account, and that is the DAC Foundation. It's actually a foundation where we share the apes, and we make this conversation. We share we post there on the DAC Foundation. It's on the Instagram page. You can see it right now.
Yeah.
And also we have the Twitter page. Actually, I don't have YouTube right now, but maybe in the
You
future.
need one.
Yeah, I definitely need one. We start the tour 22 July from Eindhoven, and we go all around. I will show you where we are going to. We will go all of Europe with this apes. I have the map because if I want to explain it to people, I can explain it. So we are traveling from Eindhoven, Holland, all the way down through France, through, by the coast, Spain, Portugal, and we will go to Lisbon, like where we met online in the Lisa app. The Lisa app is actually in Lisbon.
Yeah.
So we will have a great meetup there and a beach party. Hopefully everything is going to be all right because today I heard that in Lisbon, actually 1 August, the Pope will be there. I haven't heard it, but I heard it today from a guy from Lisbon. He said, you can stay over in my house, but you need to know it's very, very difficult to find a hotel because the Pope is in Lisbon. So we will see how what
Breaking
happens.
news. Breaking
Yeah,
news. The Pope's in Lisbon.
if we can go through the traffic jams, whatever, because a lot of people will be there, he said. And then after that, we will go to Barcelona, and I have some friends living here in Spain, and we will actually go to a project Candy Robbers. A friend of mine is having some coffee shops there Monaco and Nice, and he loves the candy rubbers. So we will have meetups there, and after that we're going also to Italy, and we will meet friends there. We go to Austria, and we end this tour, 1 month tour, by the Gigafactory of Tesla in Berlin. And
Nice.
yes, so we want to make coffee for Elon if he's there. So Elon, if you're listening,
We wish. We
find you, man.
wish.
We will find you.
Elon, get listening. You can have a free coffee.
Elon, my friend, I will find you, and you will have a nice Tesla cappuccino with
There
a
you
print.
go.
And well, this is great because this 1 month we will make new friends. We'll make a lot of contacts, and also from people who are not in crypto or NFT right now, because they see the car. We see people walking around the car, taking pictures, and people ask me, what is this? What is this about this Bitcoin? And what is this about those apes?
What's crypto?
What is crypto? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, a lot of people haven't heard about it. It's true, and they have heard something. So we have a good conversation, and that's why we have the coffee here also. So that's great.
So you have a
Spreading the
Tesla
word
that
over
is
coffee.
a Tesla that is all set up to produce coffee, and there has a coffee printer as well, right?
Yes, this actually device from 2 German guys. It's crazy. So those guys, I met them, and I said, this is what I need, because when I flip this over, I put it on, and I make the cappuccino foam, and let's see if it's working right now. Actually, you cannot see it right now, but if I touch this panel, I can print all kind of logos. The people will see it in my Instagram account. So I print Bitcoin logos or faces or company logos, and that's actually what people like. And they repost it because they say, hey, that's funny, you know, good morning. You have seen it in the Lisa app. They say, good morning, and you show the great coffee with your own logo or your own NFT. That's funny, you know?
What does it
And
use to
it's the
print?
talking point.
What
What?
does it use to print? Cocoa? What's the
No,
printing?
it's tasteless color.
Oh, okay.
It's not cocoa, but I asked the guys from Germany, is it cocoa? No, they said not. It is just a color substance that is all over our food. It is vegan, so nothing really difficult, and it's tasteless, but it is. You can see it in the pages of Instagram and Twitter. It's tasteless, but it's really great, and that's what people love, you know. Their own logo, their own NFT. So when on Twitter, sometimes people ask, "Can you make my logo?" Scarbo, you did also.
I
Can you
did,
make
yeah.
my logo? And I instantly print it. You know, it's funny, and it's just something to say. Here's my present for you. It's funny.
Yeah.
I make it for free, of course. It's funny, and
It's a great advertisement for just anything. It's brilliant.
yeah, and it is funny to make to give people a gift.
Yeah.
What to say? It's so easy to make a little bit difference.
Put
Oh,
a
yeah.
smile on someone's face.
Yeah. All right. That's it. A smile on the face.
Yeah.
That's it. And a good conversation and a good coffee. And actually, we have this NFT digital museum going on. We are working on that page. And we actually are trying, you can see it in Instagram page, trying to connect the real world with NFTs. And that's new in the way that you want some utility on the NFTs. And a lot of people are saying, yeah, what can we do with NFTs? Yeah, that's right. I ask myself also, what can I do? Besides, you can look at your NFT 100 times, but you can use it. You can sell it, of course. You can buy it, of course. That's funny, but you can use them also. So what we said, we have a lot of apes, and we connect them because we have apes with coffee. We had them at flame hair. We had all kind of types. And we are trying, in the first place, we are trying to connect coffee brands with our coffee apes. And what we say then is we can sell them, or they sell the bags connected with an NFT, and a little bit of that money, like 2 cents or 3 cents, can go to my museum foundation, and we pick up later we take care of it, and we choose a charity, so they can choose this kind of NFT that is connected to a brand, and they can have the money that is collected from the sales that this brand is going to make. So for the business, it is good, and also for charity, it's good. And I think for the NFT space, it's also good to show people that we can do things with NFTs.
Yeah, other than look at them or asking for utility, you can actually do something, and for a good
Yeah.
cause as well.
Yeah, of course. And you know, on both sides, you show your NFTs. Once you share it on the product, and the second time you share it on a good cause, on a charity, whatever, you know. So it makes people laugh again, because they have fun, and life is not always funny, and that's why some people need money, because they need to pay medicine, or they need to have a school in Africa, or I just that's just coming up in my brain, but it can be so much different
Yeah.
things. So if you
So,
need some,
so how would
Yeah.
someone ask for, say, a grant from yourselves? How would they go about that?
well, actually, if they want a grant from my charity, that's what you're asking.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they go to this website that's under construction, I need to say. So as soon we release it, then you can pick up an ape. You can ask for some funding, and we can see, okay, who is asking for this funding, and they can sign a contract, small contract. It's not very difficult, that they can use the IP rights temporarily for their project, and that is how the things are going to be. This is the Dope Ape Club website you're seeing right now, but actually we have, on this moment, we have a swap platform ready to release tomorrow morning. And when you are on this swap platform, you can instantly swap NFTs without any cost besides the gas fee, with all kind of NFT projects. So this is also really a thing to connect people and to
So
see
would
if
so would the swap just be between ETH, or say if you had, I don't know, XRPL NFT,
Does-
could you swap vice versa,
Yeah.
or
for free. It's called duckswap.com.
yeah?
As long as one of the two persons has one dope ape in his wallet, you can swap on this platform, and it's really great. I don't ask any funds for it, but there is a donation button. So if people say, "Oh, this is great, I love to swap this NFT with another person," and we do a small donation, it all comes to the Dope Ape Club, and 50% goes to my foundation for a good cause. We will pick it
Yeah.
up later if we have some funds ready, because you know it's all starting, Scarbo, and you have the first actually YouTube video when I can announce that it's going on. So this tour, 22
Thank you.
July, it will start,
Yeah.
and that it's all beginning this new journey for me also. And
So
I
it
think
wouldn't matter what blockchain it was on.
it's actually on Ethereum blockchain.
Right, okay.
And actually, I think this is good for the NFT space, that we show also that can be different than only watching your NFTs selling and buying. It's great. So
Good.
this is what it's all about. It's Ape Tour. We have this swap platform, and we have this foundation with this new NFT museum. And if people want to say, I want to donate an NFT because I don't need it anymore, they can donate the NFT to the museum, and we will find business, and we will find also charity who needs some funds with your NFT. It would be great.
I've got a few I don't want. There you go.
A lot of things are going on, and actually, I think we have seen a massive movement last week in the crypto and in the Bitcoin. So I think NFT will also have more attention in the next months this year, because a lot of projects went down, and the projects who still here, they are I think here to stay. And I think the DAO communities with NFT projects, they are building, and that's where this.
I think they're getting stronger, though. projects where people want
Yeah.
to have a say what direction they're going in.
Yeah, but it's new. So what it's correct what you say, Nick. It's when you people are used to that there is some team and they make the progress, they make the plans, and people can ask, oh, how is it about this, and how is this going, and when do we have this, and what is this? But this in the DAO project, it needs to be the people who take the responsibility and action. And that's kind of new. So I have seen people left because they said, yeah, but there's nothing happening here. And then I say, okay, actually, you are the guy or person that needs to take action, because otherwise nothing happens. So we need some different kind of people.
Yeah,
More
different mindset where you have a say with what direction we're going here, rather than just sit there and, oh, I've bought an NFT, I'll sit here and do nothing. You actually have a say in which direction we're going.
Yeah, and also for businesses, I think this is changing, because you can, of course, your director can say, we are going this way with the business. But if people are not comfortable with it, they can decide to leave, or they can put in some ideas or energy. And if there's an ear for those people, I think this is great. If we have a more flat structure also in business, it can bring you further than it doesn't move faster, but it can bring you further, a lot further, I think.
Yeah.
It takes more time.
It makes you feel more part of the project rather than just an investor, because you have a say in the direction.
100%. It takes a lot of more time, because we need to vote, we need discussion time, and of course people don't have a lot of time. So there are people who are there once in a week, or maybe 2 times in a week, and they see the discussion, and they need to put in their energy also. So to make a decision, it can cost 1 month or 2 months. And if it is a team, they can make a decision in 1 or 2, 3 days. But actually, I think this is the new way. Think this is the new way. Yeah. So people need to understand that it goes slower, and there are no promises, because we don't know which way we're going. And if you put your energy in the project, it goes in the direction you also want, and that's nice. That's
so
nice.
It's more participatory than passive. People can partake in the company's direction and decisions.
Yes, that's true. And if you say, this is not how I want to move with my with the company or the project, then you can
have your say.
You can say you have your say. You can say, and you can also say why you think it's not the good direction. You know, that's also great.
Yeah.
So we're looking here at the page that has the DAO proposals for the Dope Ape Club. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, actually, I think you are looking now at my proposal for this swap platform, and it is proposal number 6, I think. And we made also a proposal about the logo of the club, and we make also a proposal about how we should use the logo on merch, on clothes or whatever. What are the rules? And also we made a big decision about the new apes. So there were an old collection, and we decided there are too much apes that like the same, they have the same threads, like the same shirt or the same logos on clothes. And we made new apes. So they are much more new. I can show some others. These are actually an ice skater and the bicycle ape, and they're looking much more fun. And that's also what we decided together. And it took a long time. It took much more time to release the apes than we thought in the beginning. They were thinking about 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, and actually I think it took about 5 months to complete the new collection. It was crazy, but that's also a learning process.
Yeah.
And if people understand that it's a learning process, we all do this all voluntary. There are no people paid. So
This is the thing. People think you're paid. No, it's all voluntary. Everything we do is voluntary.
It's in the free time, in your
Yeah.
spare time, and that's also what needs to be understood, that it is your free time. So
It's
it can
hard
be
work.
yeah, of course, you need to be energized by the project. It should not take your energy, but it needs to energize each other. So that's
yeah, I think also you need feedback, because otherwise it becomes a one-way street where you get drained of
that.
constantly trying to drive people into the vision of what we're trying to achieve here.
Yeah, so this is the people you need in the community, the people that also are open for their others' opinion. And it's not like it's my way or no way. That's not the people you can use in these communities.
No.
That's not how it's going to work, because you are pulling on the wrong rope. It's in the other direction. If we are all in the same direction, it can divide a little bit, but if we're going in the same direction, the project is moving forward. And otherwise, if there are 2, 3, 5 people moving in the other direction, it's never going to happen. You are not going to move anywhere. That's how it works.
Yeah.
If you want to move a big rock, you need to push in the same direction. That's how nature works. So actually, and you see those proposals now, number 6. So we made some proposals, and the next proposal will be about the merch store, how and which percentage of the sales will go to the DAO. And that's also where we decide together, how much will that be? If there is something printed with the logo, we decide together how much percentage is going to the DAO, because there are hardly no income because of the fees are disappeared from OpenSea. You know, in the beginning it was 10%, and now it's on Blur it's 0, so there is no income for a project, hardly no income, and so you need to find new sources, and that is.
It's hard. It's hard work.
Of course. And if all right, if you had the good sales from your NFT project in the beginning, there are some funds, but every project needs to find new ways to make a small income, and they have to cut expenses. So you need to be very creative. You cannot pay people. You can't pay moderators. It's impossible. It's impossible. You don't need the moderators to be paid. If you pay your moderators, it's more like hi and hello, good morning, and then
morning.
No.
Yeah.
Hello,
Exactly.
hello.
how it works, you know.
It doesn't matter. I'm getting paid, so I just say hello.
It doesn't work for a long time. It can work for some months, and in the beginning it worked, but it's not how it works for years. So you need to figure out new ways, and you need to find.
I think, I mean, I'm a moderator and everything. You need dedicated people to the project rather than people looking for quick money. And everyone knows who runs a Discord. You get that many DMs. I'll do this. I'll do that. No, as soon as you say you're not being paid, they leave, because you need dedicated people. It's hard work.
Yeah, that's it. And I told you the name of my company is Only Dedicated People. That's ODP.
Yeah.
So that's
ODP.
You know, and of course we sometimes people have in real life some troubles, and they are not on the Discord for maybe 2 months or 1 month. It doesn't matter. We ask sometimes, hey, how are you doing? Are you still here? And then there comes a message, yeah, I'm still here, but I'm very busy. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
We all have in real life stuff to do.
Of course. And
real
actually,
life things happen.
Also, yeah, it was also nice. We ask in our community, we ask, hey, what is your business? What are you doing? Can we help? Can we strength up together? So a guy from India, Porus, he built 3 websites for me. We have a guy from Belgium who made the branding. We have another guy who made the web design from Vegas. And so if you ask each other, what is your business? Where is your talent? You can share in this community. You can share. So you can also make a small business with your business in a community, as long as it is respectful and reasonable what you ask. But that's how it works. I think this is great. you meet new people that was impossible to meet when you are not in a community, because
it's impossible. Well, we'd have never met you, ODP, would we?
No, that's right. And you told about this coffee brand. I love it because I want to help. I think it's great that we can. There are no boundaries, you know. You can instantly talk to people all over the world, and you can buy the stuff. You can sell things for them. You can have a great chat. You can be an ear for those guys or those people who have some problems. You can help them out. You give them tips. If you are a startup or you are young and you're thinking about working for yourself, but you have some troubles, you can ask some people, hey, how was your experience with this? How was your experience with that? Sharing, you know?
Yeah, it's networking and helping each other.
It's networking 3.0.
Yeah.
And that's how it works. I think this is great. So are you still looking at the website from the Dope Ape Club or the Discord? We're looking at
Discord.
We have the website up right now, the web page.
All right. Yeah, the website is basic. And on the Discord, what you saw the proposals, and you saw also something about Ape Tour. It's there. There's also a business chat where people can find each other who wants to do a business related with NFTs. All kind of things like what should be in a community. And if you bring something up, we have an idea chat. You can bring up an idea that you think that should be great for the community, and people can react about it. And if it gets traction, then you can make a proposal, and then it can be done. We do voting. 1 ape is 1 vote. So of course, when people hold a lot of apes, they can have a stronger vote. But normally those people are more into the community. They are like me, we are doing a lot for the community because we like it. That's how it works.
We'll be putting over a proposal that you all have to subscribe to the XRP Club, buddy.
Yeah.
That's our proposal.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, but it would be great if people from your community, XRP community, wants to meet. They just have to send a DM to me and tell them where they are living, and we can have a meetup, or we can have a small coffee or cappuccino. It doesn't matter. We can make some fire on the beach. We can have a meal together. I don't care.
There you go,
I need a place to stay also. So if people live in France or in Spain or in Portugal or in Switzerland or Monaco or Italy, and they think, okay, bring this guy over. He can spend the night here, and we can have dinner together.
And a chat. Reach out to ODP. Let him know where you live.
Actually, if people give me a place to stay, they get a free ape from me, from the community.
Oh, wow.
So, and you'll make up if you're in England, buddy, pop over. You can stay here.
Yeah, but I know, but I'm not going to England. But if people say, okay, bring this guy over, he can stay over. Great, you get a free ape from the community or for me personal, because I appreciate it, and that's what it's about.
You wanted to also tell us a little bit about something called containerhome.nl, right?
Oh yeah, the container home. It's my private account, and I build a container home, and because I in this period. Building your house or rebuilding your house, it's expensive. We all know it's expensive. Building materials new building equipment is really expensive.
This is also a little bit connected to the tiny house movement, right? That is growing a lot.
Yes. Also, this is like, we don't need those big houses. We can be comfortable in a tiny house. It is everything you need is in a tiny house, and we have made a guest house, a tiny house. It's completely made of second-hand building material. And why is that? Because I said we don't need to have new building materials all the time. I need to plug in, because otherwise we lose our contact. But
don't drain your Tesla, buddy.
Yeah, I connected to this smart device. So actually, we made the house a little bit bigger with second-hand building materials, and also this guest house is for people who want to look in the container home, because a lot of people say, is it comfortable? I don't think it's comfortable to live in a container home. I say, come over, meet us, and you can stay in a container home. And actually, at this moment, we are not mining. I wanted to start mining again, but in 2014, we had the 30 mining, 30 cards mining Ethereum, and the heat from the mining was going directly into the heat exchanger for the shower, hot water for the shower, and to heat up the container home. And
There you go.
yeah, that's great.
Recycling.
Yeah, why not? And in these days, you have in Holland, you have during the springtime and after the summer, I think a lot of times during the week from 11 to 3 o'clock, you can have free energy, or you get paid to consume energy. So that's why you can turn on your heater, you can turn on your boiler or your mining equipment and heat up your house, or even load up your Tesla, and it will not cost you that much money. It's all changing. So the container home is nice. So if people want to spend the night in the container home, you can see it on the Instagram page also. And it's also for inspiration for other people that haven't made the decision yet, because it's too expensive to buy a normal house. And they want to let people see that it's also really comfortable if you can buy 2 containers and you don't have to put them side by side, but you can leave some space between them. You make a roof, a green roof is perfect, and you make a floor, and you have a nice space to live in. And it's a different way of thinking, but it's possible.
And it's more and more so, right? For young people also, especially.
Yeah, it is for young people. It's hardly impossible to buy a house, your first house. You need some funds from your parents or family, but I think it's going more and more crazy. Building materials are so expensive, so
Definitely.
you need to be creative. So it's also for inspiration. Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, great. And I love to that you invited me for this.
It's a pleasure,
nice.
buddy.
Pleasure to
Great.
have you. Pleasure to have you.
It was great meeting you.
Yeah, and I would love to find some DMs in the next couple of weeks. We will start this tour 22 July, and it would be great to meet some people. And I want to see great other places.
Reach out to ODP.
I know there are great people there, and that's what I say when in this period I was driving a Land Rover. The minute you step in the Land Rover and you start the car and you meet another person coming to you with a Land Rover, your hand is going out of the window and you wave. And when the same guy was in the shopping hall and you were just passing each other. So you need something that brings you together. And that can be a W van, a minivan, or it can be a Land Rover, but it can also be NFT, or it can be a Bitcoin or another community. So
anything,
if you
bringing everyone together.
Or a coffee, good coffee.
Or coffee. That
coffee
can be
and
so
a chat.
simple.
Yeah.
It can be so simple. If you have one thing that brings you together, you find out that people are interested in each other. And when you open up, you will find those people. It's how it works.
What's your time frame? So 22 of July, you will set out on that big European tour. And do you have like a duration for that?
1 month.
1 month.
1 month, because I all need to work. I also need to work. So I have 1 month. And I'm a freelancer, so I could decide it by myself. But my wife said, "Okay, you're away for 1 month. I need to miss you for 1 month." But I say you can join the trip, but there was no time she works in a hospital, so there was no time for her to do a trip for 1 month. But that's okay.
So you're going to set out on July 22. And you're going to go from Holland, you're going to drive over through France and Spain and then into Portugal, where you're going to meet our friends from Lisa, which is this fantastic AI project.
I love them guys.
I want to have a meetup there and a beach party. It will be small, but it will be there. And then we're going to Monaco and Nice. We go to Italy. I want to meet a friend of mine. He moved over to Italy. I said, I want to join. And he has a nice camping there. And then afterward, I'm going to meet a friend in Austria. And of course, we end this tour in 22 August at the Gigafactory in Berlin.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
And so,
Yeah.
is there anything else you wanted to add? I think we've gone over everything. We looked at your apes, the
Yeah.
dope
Yeah,
apes,
we have everything.
and we looked at the DAO, and we will post up all the links also, as well as the upcoming link for the swap exchange, right?
Yeah.
So we'll add that in the description as well.
It's amazing. Yeah.
And if anyone sees ODP on his tour in his Tesla, give him a pap and say hi.
Give him a honk, a big
everybody
honk.
sees
He
this
will
crazy-
stop and have a coffee
Say
with you.
hi.
Yeah.
Stop, have a
everybody-
coffee.
If somebody sees this crazy Tesla driving through Europe, just wave and we stop at a Tesla supercharger and I make a coffee for you.
And maybe you
There
can
we
do
go.
I think you
Promise.
said you would give away an NFT, right? If someone takes a photo on you and posts on Instagram.
Yeah. I need some place to stay and it should not be for free. I understand it. So we have enough apes to share and it makes a new community member. So if you have if you say, okay, I can bring this guy in, we can have dinner together and he can stay over. We want you in the community. That's how it works.
Yeah.
We need those people. That's how it works in community. So if people say, okay, he can stay over, we have a nice chat, I make a coffee, and I give him an ape or her an ape from our collection. It's great.
And have a chat.
Fantastic. So closing out, do you want to go over your car one more time and show everyone your
Let's
car?
have a look at this car.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
have a
I will
look.
do posting. I will do posting every day where we're going and
Yeah.
where we are. It's fantastic.
So you
And
have a
Everything to do
fantastic.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Maybe
actually
chat.
one thing, if I can share it, is really, I just forgot it. It's really exciting. I have met a friend, an Indian Olympic skater. It's a crazy story.
Oh,
He was
wow.
posting on Instagram. He was posting a movie, an amazing ice floor, and I saw mountains. So I asked this guy, "Where is this?" He said, "It's in the Himalaya."
Wow.
And he said it's the highest frozen lake in the world. Actually, it is on 4,300 meters high. It's crazy because people don't do ice skating right there. There is some lower point that they're doing ice hockey, but long track ice skating, no. But I'm a Dutch guy, so I like ice skating. You can see it in
There
my
you go.
profile. And I said, okay, what we are going to do, we are going to find 10 crazy guys or girls, doesn't matter. And what they can do, they can join me in this trip. This will be the first ever ice skating tour for 2 weeks. And they buy an NFT. One of those NFTs. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the car. Excuse me. These are the, this for the cockpit. This will be special. You see this ape. You see it. It's one with a bicycle shirt and one with an ice skating and a beanie. And we are going to sell those apes. It's inclusive, a 2-week tour to the Himalaya with your flight, hotel, everything inclusive, your food, your drinks, and you will be part of an amazing trip with this ice skater and me. 2 weeks in the Himalaya. First week we do training, altitude training, and the second week we go ice skating every day, approximately 40 kilometers, because there's a lack of oxygen. It is so high, so special, and it's fucking cold. -20 degrees during the day and -40 during the night. So there will be really, really special. So that's what I wanted to share. This will be awesome. We will share this in September, October, and it will be crazy. So also NFT connected with real world things. Ice skating,
Fantastic.
Himalaya.
So
It's
coming up closer to this date, we should do another video with you. Definitely.
Oh, I will. We will definitely share this. This will
I want a YouTube with you ice skating in the Himalayas.
You need to do crazy things. You have those great ice skate events, and I'm not the guy that wants to do such kind of things. I want to do crazy things, and this will be crazy. Ice skating in the Himalaya at more than 5,000 meter high. Insane. It will be insane. Yes, crazy. So,
amazing. Nick, do you have any more questions?
No, that's it. Just if you see ODP, give him a pap, say hi, have a coffee, and on that,
Great.
ODP, thanks ever so much. Good
Thanks
luck
for being
with
here
the
with
tour.
us. Love
Say
it.
hi to Lisa, Alex, and
Oh yeah,
Bernard.
Bernardo have a party for us, and on that, to the moon.
to the moon. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys. I
Thank
love
you,
it.